How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with some mystery beers, courtesy my boy Steven, and some psychopath wrapped. Not only psychopath wrapped, look up there. You see that? That's hair. There's hair on there. I got DNA on this sucker, so I have no idea what this beer is. I'm just gonna dive into it, see what's what. It's a bottle, obviously. We love me. Ooh. Some bottled mystery beer. Let's see what this sucker had. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. That's dangerous. I don't even want to drink this beer right now. Why? Why do I not want to drink this beer right now? So, I'm actually doing a live stream right now. Not my channel, but somebody else's. I dipped out to do a quick review, and I'll do a mystery beer. This is barley wine, man. That's like super high ABV, high octane stuff. If it's not, I don't know what's what. Dig the wrapper. Scared of the beer. Yeah. English American barley wine, that's my guess from a distance. Let's just get a nose and see what kind of trouble I'm going to get into tonight. That's old beer. That's not just old beer as far as cellaring goes, or as far as like age in general. It's old beer as far as styling. This is some kind of American barley wine or English barley wine. I'm leaning American. There's no adjuncts in this. I don't believe there's a barrel. I don't. At least on the nose. I just think this is a balmy, crazy, hair on fire, like 14, 15% American-born old ale or American strong ale. Maybe we'll go in that direction because there's a ghost of hops past in there that I can't get past. We'll see how the taste comes off. Old school beer. This is old school beer. I don't think this is new beer. I think this is old, like 15, 14, maybe even older than that kind of beer. So danger beer is what I'm saying. Just dive in. Oh, I should actually give you a proper nose. So caramel, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of savoriness actually in there. Date figgy. There's like a tart apple cider vinegar thing in here, but I don't think it's going to come off any kind of sour. I think this is the way the beer comes off. And just a rich malt forward kind of barley wine with this kind of old school, like the date figgy caramel, not at sugar daddy level, but giving you those kind of components with a dollop of apple cider vinegar. Let's stop in, drop in, taste, whatever. Cheers. I've had this beer before. I don't know what it is though. That apple cider vinegar thing, not there in the taste. At least it's not there in the taste that I can perceive. I think this beer is huge. I think it's 14% plus. American Strong Ale. There's a bittering component, but it's old. There's some oxidation there, but nothing too crazy. But I get that tannic kind of, you like bittering on the back. I've had this beer before. I don't know what it is. So, what do we have? Caramel edging into sugar daddy. A bittering. It has some, like, aggressiveness on the back end. Like, it did have a decent amount of kind of hops at the beginning, but age just kind of tempered that. Really nice mouthfeel for how old it is. Even with the oxidation, it adds a little bit of kind of dryness and wet paper, which I think kind of elevates this beer a little bit. Sometimes oxidation can actually work. This is old beer. I'll tell you what. I haven't had one of these beers in a very, very long time. And I say beers because I'm not quite sure which one it is because I forget what beers are what in the line. I would bet a lot of money This is a 2014, 2015 Avery Beast beer. Like a Samuel, because there was what was the actual? So there was when I mean the Beast beers, what were they called? I should actually look this up because I'm gonna screw stuff up. Let's see. Let me see. Here we go. So they had 6 beers in their Beast series. It was Samuel. It was like Mephistopheles or something like that. Oh man, I'm clicking them all. The Beast, Samuel, Mephistopheles, the Kaiser, the Tsar, and Salvation, and Dongana. It's not the Beast. It's not Mephistopheles because I think that was a stout. Samuel. I'm saying this is whatever ABV that beer is. I think this is that beer. I think this is an Avery Samuel. I haven't had this beer. I reviewed Samuel probably twice, I believe. And I think it was one of the first beers I ever reviewed. Definitely in the top 100. That's what this beer has got to be. American barley wine. Age, 2015 and change, give or take a year. Something like that. So let's see what this beer has. I love the hair. Look at the hair. If you have hair in your beer, you know you're doing well. So. Now, the best part about this is if I get it wrong, I'm really wrong. But if I get it right, I think Steven would attest that this beer, I can't even get into this goddamn. So, for those, I know people think cheating is rampant in some mystery beers. Not that I would ever do such things. Suck it. There's no way I fucking looked at that. I'm way too proud of myself right now. What's the year? Did I get the year? 2015? Oh, come on. Oh, 16. I was off by a fucking year. So you can see here, it was March 2016 was the batch on this sucker. God damn it. I can't believe I fucking missed the fucking year on this. Ugh. That was fun, man. I love this beer. And put a little context in this beer. This is probably one of my favorite beers of all time. Like, all time. Like if someone said, okay, name your top 100 beers you've ever enjoyed. Or your favorite beers ever. This isn't a top 100. Now you go, okay, shit. Top 100? That's easy. No, like, there's so many great beers out there. But this is one of the beers I kind of cut my teeth on. This beer so much, and I think that's why I kind of like I listen, I've drank hundreds of these, so 16.3, so 14 plus. Oh man, this is such a good beer. Thank you very much, Steven, for sending this off. I fucking love this beer so much. It's like one of my favorite beers. Like if I'm gonna make a list of top 20, let's put it that way, if I'm gonna make a list of top 20, I don't know if this beer makes it. Okay, it should, because I don't drink it enough to actually like put it on there. But if we were to make like my top 20 most influential beers that influenced me through doing beer reviews or getting into beer, this beer is 1,000% on there. Because it's old school beer. It's what kind of got me into beer after my initial kind of like foray into getting into beer. I love this beer. I don't even know what else to say. Let's just end the video because I'm just going to drink this and gush over it because I feel like, I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about it. Is this one of the better American, what do they classify it as? American Strong Ale, I assume? I don't know. Whatever. It's one of the better malt forward beers I've had as of late. Yes. About Rushmore status, yes. Do I care what the price is on this? I actually do. Hopefully you get this at a decent price. The one good thing about this beer, not good for Avery, but good for this beer, is these beers tend to shelf turd, so you tend to find them for a decent price. And I don't know what else to say other than if you like what we like this. If you like beer, look at that Merc ring. You guys probably can't even see that fucking Merc ring. Oh, good God. I'm in heaven right now. I'm scared that I opened this beer, but I'm also ecstatic that I opened this beer, and I feel like, I don't know. I'm going to enjoy myself. Thank you very much, Steven. This is such a fun... I have not had one of these. I'm going to keep going, even though I want to end this review. I have not had one of these in years. But it's kind of like, you're sitting in your old car. Like, you have a car that you grew up with, and then you sold, and you get it back 40 years later, and you sit in it and go, oh, that's fucking perfect. It's kind of that fucking thing with this beer. It's like, it just makes so much sense in my brain. Oh, man, I love this beer. Oh, good God. If you like walking down memory lane, you'll like this beer. And if you like huge, gigantic barley wine, you'll like this beer. So, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Down there if you want to talk about it. Mystery beers, send them. I love to do them. Only do them if you guys send them off. So at massivebeers@gmail.com or matt@massivebeers.com. Social media, Massive Beers, Beer Massif, if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Avery jam right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.